one of the biggest reasons why I don't think that this is one of the biggest reasons why I feel that we look at the Dodgers losing and the Braves losing differently is because of the opponent. Is because the Braves lost to the Phillies and the Dodgers lost to the Diamondbacks. Again, the Diamondbacks is one of these teams not like the others, and that is the Diamondbacks. What the Phillies did, and I commend them for it, is the Phillies built a team that was made for the postseason. I like this approach because while it's not like you don't care about the regular season, but you understand how long the regular season is, and you understand that you don't get. I mean, regular season wars are cool, but you want World Series. You want that banner, and what I commend, like I said, the Phillies did it right, man. They built a team that was tailor-made for the postseason. They attack every pitch. When they hit, it seems like the ferocity that comes off their bats is crazy. When we talk about Trey Turner, he's been great at shortstop. Nick Castellanos. I know I said your name wrong, bro. I apologize. But he had the 2 home runs, or he smashed that jump. Bryce Harper, Kyle Schwarber, like these are who actually finished second. Kyle Schwarber finished second with home run. It was 47 home runs. The Braves should have won. If we look at the construction of the team, the Braves should have won. You have, Ozzy Abreu, you have Ronald Acuna, you have Marcel Uzana. Like, you should have won. But what we saw in this series is a team that relied heavily on. The Braves relied heavily on things that made them great in the regular season. And a lot of times, the Braves' bats just fell asleep. They did not wake up. They weren't getting outside of game 2? Or they just their bats just didn't work. And you ran into a team in the Phillies that again was built for the postseason. They attack every pitch. The ferocity that they swing with is postseason ferocity. Like, they're not looking for no base hits. They're looking for home runs. And while that can hurt teams at times because it feels like you're swinging at everything, that's not the case for this Phillies team. This is a good team. And as we look today, baseball, especially in postseason, is unpredictable at this point, but I don't see a team. I mean, I don't see how the Phillies don't make it back to the World Series. Now, the Rangers and the Astros may have something to say about it. I think that the Astros, they're pretty much the Patriots when they're winning. They just keep doing it. And the Rangers are good too. The Rangers they're a heavy team, but I'm not saying that the Phillies are just going to ultimately win the World Series. But what I am saying is, it feels like they're at least destined to make it because they built a team that was tailor-made for the postseason, which you don't see a lot, especially in baseball. So, shouts out to the Rangers, shouts out to the Astros, shouts out to the Phillies, shouts out to the Diamondbacks for making it to the ALCS and the NLCS. No, I'm not the biggest fan of baseball, but what I do love and what it's felt like actually is back in the day when baseball was at its height. Well, when baseball was at its height, I wasn't alive. But it's been very tough for baseball to stand out, at least in today's sports, when you have, the NFL going on, when you have the NBA starting up, when you have the WNBA starting up, or in the finals at this point, it's been very hard for baseball to stand out. And of course, when you get to the playoffs, that's when things amplify, but it's still tough, especially on a Thursday night when, you have a Thursday night football game on. Well, no, it's not the best team playing, but it's just hard to stand out. And what it's felt like is there's a reason why I started this show. I started this episode with baseball because it just felt like that has been the biggest thing going on right now. I understand that's the playoffs, and that's no offense to football. That's no offense to the WNBA. We're going to talk about them in a second. But it feels like baseball is the biggest thing happening right now. And that is because of the star power that we're seeing in baseball, in these playoffs. We're seeing the Dodgers lose. We're seeing the Braves lose. We're seeing Bryce Harper be Bryce Harper, the one that we know from, Washington days. The Astros, is anyone going to stop this quote unquote dynasty? The Rangers, the Orioles, it's just been, baseball has been the number one thing, it feels like. And this is even with college football going on. Again, it feels like the old days when it doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what your favorite sport is. If there's a playoff baseball game on, you're probably going to tune in. That's just what it's felt like. So shouts out to baseball. Again, I've had my gripes about the MLB, my gripes about baseball, but I can't negate what's happening right now. And what's happening right now is it feels like baseball is the number one thing right now, which is crazy. So shouts out to them. Oh, man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.